Okay, so let's continue talking about some of the chemical elements that are important for life. We've already talked about hydrogen, which is just about everywhere, and carbon. So let's continue along the periodic table and go to chemical element atomic number 7. That's nitrogen. And so nitrogen, of course, it's got a atomic mass of about 14.01. There are a couple different isotopes of nitrogen, so that's why there's more than one. It also has a crystalline form. It's mostly a gas, though. And so in the atmosphere, Earth's atmosphere is about 78% nitrogen. And in the atmosphere, that nitrogen is bound is N2. So it's got a triple bond. That means it's really tough to break. Now, lightning in the atmosphere will break that bond and cause the nitrogen to combine with oxygen, make nitric acid. And you can get that. There's nitrogen fixating bacteria in legumes and some of the roots of plants that will fixate nitrogen and allow it to get into living organisms, because it's really important for this stuff to get into living organisms, right? It's essential for life. It's part of our DNA. It's part of our proteins. Pretty much everything we need involves nitrogen, so we have to get that. Now, let's look at the human population. Up until about the early 20th century, human population was only about 1 billion people. All of a sudden in the 20th century, we ballooned to a population today of over 8 billion people. How the heck did that happen? And we kind of attribute that to a guy by the name of Fritz Haber and Carl Bosch, actually two guys. They developed the Haber-Bosch process. And that's a way of combining nitrogen with hydrogen to make ammonia, and then reacting with oxygen in the atmosphere to make nitrates, and we can make fertilizer. We can also make bombs and explosives like trinitrotoluene, so that gets a little bit dangerous too. But that's aside from the story. That's a whole different thing. So the Haber-Bosch process, they won the Nobel Prize for this, so that's huge, right? And so also liquid nitrogen is used commonly in the laboratory. It's extremely cold, minus 196 degrees Celsius, or minus 321 degrees Fahrenheit. It's used for cryopreservation. It's also used to make really good ice cream as well, too. So that's a big thing. And so it makes chemistry a lot of fun, too. Nitrogen is cycled in the atmosphere through the nitrogen cycle. So it always kind of is available to us, and it's very, very important as an element.